Hello YouTube, this is Scott with KC Blade Drip coming to you today. Exciting review, show and tell, telling a story. Every knife has a story. I'm going to do my best to bring it to you every week. More and more different types of knives, blades. Let you learn something, hear something, and hopefully in a little way entertain you. Don't forget, if you would, follow me on Instagram at KC Blade Drip. It's where I'm going to be posting or loading all the reviews that'll be upcoming, as well as like and subscribe to my video. That way you'll be able to be in touch with any of my new updated content. So without further ado, I had actually posted this particular knife. It's a fixed blade, and I had mentioned, is this something that is going to be able to be taken seriously for EDC? Now, a lot of people, when they're thinking of an EDC knife, they want to have something that's convenient, comfortable, it's easy, you throw it in your pocket, you attach it. They complain about a fixed blade as being maybe too big, not being easy or comfortable to be able to carry, and people will try it for a little while and then stop. Now, this particular knife, let's just start off here by saying, yes, this knife realistically is, in my experience, it's awesome. This is great for everyday carry. I got this particular knife about 2 months ago, and let's tell you the story about this knife, because we know every knife has a story. Let's let you look at it. When I first saw this blade shape or the idea for this particular knife, I had seen the Microtech, which was a collaboration with Bastinelli, who actually designed this knife and produces it. Microtech and Bastinelli did the brachial. I had seen the design of the blade. It's a auto push button. Loved it, fell in love with it. Bought a prototype. I did a video, so please feel free to check out that video where I review the brachial. This is it. So as you can see, very much the same. So I had seen and bought the brachial, okay, and by reading, checking up on it, I heard it was patterned, made, designed after the fixed bladed chopper that Bastinelli did. So I went on, found it, purchased this. I believe it was through eKnives, and I'm not exactly sure on the cost on this, guys. I think it was like maybe $300. But I wanted to get this, and I've carried it for probably a little over a month. It's always in, well, I would say in my pocket, but this is always with me. Wonderful, wonderful blade. Let's take a look at it now. So it is a fixed blade. I had this guy over that I go to in Kansas City here who put, he didn't need to. This thing came razor, hair popping sharp, but I had him just put even just a little bit of an added touch, like he sharpened this for me. And this thing is just, yeah, it's wicked. So it is super, super sharp. I put this lanyard on it. I typically don't have lanyards on my knives, but for this one, whether it's in my pocket, where I use this nice Kydex sheath, very tight, and drop it in my pocket, and I have the lanyard that I could pull it out of my pocket, or if I've been wearing it on my belt. So scout carry right in the front. So what I do is I run my belt, you know, through my pants, and then when I get to the front, I feed it through here, and then I lock my belt in, and when I tighten my belt, then this just sits there like this, and my shirt just hangs right over it. If I needed it, I could grab this and then I pull it out, put my thumb right here on the front, and just pull it out. This is mainly a secondary knife. I have used this quite a bit, but a lot of times I just like carrying knives on me, so I keep it on me. It gives me peace of mind. The handle itself, super comfortable. It's like a G10. It's got this texture on it, which is very comfortable and gives you some grip. I think I got this on Amazon. Heck, believe they shipped it from overseas somewhere, but I just liked it because it had Darth Vader on it. So yeah, you do have your lanyard hole here. Got your screws here. Got your handle. Now the only thing is, and I again, this comes from my opinion, my thoughts. I don't know how far this actually goes through into the handle as far as the blade itself. The blade, as far as some of the stats overall, this is 8 inches long, okay? The blade itself is 3.5 inches. This is M390. I really am a big fan of M390. It's a good steel, holds great edge, pretty darn good with the corrosion, and just an overall great super steel. Now this one has the Reaper logo, which is the Bastinelli logo. If you can get a good look at that. It's pretty wicked. Bastinelli knives. You can get this directly from his website, I believe. Even E-Knives has, I think, some of these on their website. The weight on this is only 3 ounces. So it's a pretty lightweight. It's a lightweight knife when you pull this sucker out or carrying it on your belt. And then, of course, like I said, this is a Kydex sheath. It comes in, which I don't have here with me, but it comes in a nice big hard case with this packaged in there. Great at slicing. As you can see, it's got like I call this a saber grind. Because it kind of reminds me of a saber. But this thing is beautiful. It performs wonderful. And again, when I put this on my belt, once I tighten my belt up, I don't know this is even on my belt. And then I'll throw a couple other knives in my pocket. But it's just comforting to know that I have such a quality knife that's on me, that every day, I mean, whether I'm even wearing shorts or whatnot, this thing is very easy to put in my pocket. The jimping up here on the top, very useful here. Because if you grab it, put your thumb here or here, so you can do some good cutting. Now, if you need to do some really tight, I guess you could put your thumb up here. You just have to be careful. But you could, if you needed to kind of do some precision cutting. But this is the most comfortable area right here that I found, is right on this first or second notch. This is a stone wash finish. So, if you have any questions for me on this knife, if you own one or if you have the brachial, I'll put them side by side here again. Then, let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. I've got a lot more items, knives, things I'm going to be bringing to you here in the near future. So I'm always open to kind of going over or discussing. So that's about it. Again, I highly recommend this for everyday carry. I think it's a perfect solution. Whether it's hard use or you're going to baby the sucker, you know, it's going to perform for you and not let you down. So again, great recommendation. I still to this day carry this on a daily basis, and I have for over a couple of months. So I'll be coming to you really soon with another video. Appreciate all your support. I don't care if it's 1, 2, or 3 people. I'm here for the little guy, giving you a voice of, I don't get paid. Nobody supports me. I just do it because I love knives. I know you do too. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.